This is the one-dimensional consolidation test, and so firstly we need to prepare the soil sample using this cell box. We can get the cell box from the oedometer machine. After we get the cell box, we take out these two screws and take out this frame. Take out since this is the ring. Later we will use the ring to get our soil sample over there. So these are two porous stones. We need to make it in the water before our test to make sure the air in the stones are expelled out. So these are all the frames. So firstly, we use this ring to get our soil sample. Before we get to that, we need to measure the inner diameter and the height of the ring using this caliper. So firstly, we measure the inner diameter, do like this. Yes. Then we can get a reading. This is 70, and write down in this form. Left side part in the annex B, write down the inner diameter. Then is the head. Do like this. When we do that, we need to make sure there are 2 points contact to avoid the tip go inside the ring. So make sure there are 2 points contact. Then we get a reading. This is the 19 millimeter. So write down the value in annex B. And another thing, we need to weigh the ring using the weigher over there. Then write down the weight of the ring. Then after that, we can use the ring to get our soil sample using the extractor over there. Before that, we need to grease the ring to make sure the inner side wall of the ring is greased. Do like this. Remember to wear the gloves. Okay, done. Then we can get our soil sample. So after we grease the ring, we weigh the greased ring here using the weigh and write down the value. Okay, after we grease the ring, we use the ring to get the soil sample here using this extractor. So firstly, we turn on the machine and pull out this red button to turn on. And the green light is on. Then we use this hanger to push the soil in the tube outside. We do like this. We need to wait for a few seconds because there is a bar inside. We need to move. Okay, see, the soil is out. Let me stop. And use this steel cable line to cut the top wax first. The wax is to avoid the soil getting dry. So normally we do like this. Then pull. Be careful. It's very easy to hurt yourself. So done. Then we take out the wax. This is the marine clay, our soil sample. So we use this ring to get our soil sample here. Maybe a little more. Yeah, like this. We use the sharper side downward. Then we push the ring inside the soil. Okay, we push the ring inside and make the rings full of soil. Then we use this steel line to cut our soil sample, same as we cut the top of the wax. Yeah, slowly cut. then we can easily take this out. There. Put the wax on. Then we get our soil sample in the ring. So next, we use this knife to cut the extra soil outside the ring. Normally we do like this. We cut several cuts like this. And we can take out the outside soil. First. At the same time, we need to measure the water content of our soil sample. So firstly, we can get 3 cells here, and yeah, maybe after we scratch this first. So we scratch the outside wall using the knife. We can do from one side first. Do not put the knife into the ring. Make sure one side is very flat. When one side is okay, we just put the ring on the table, then we can do like this. So make sure there are 2 points contact to avoid the knife go into the ring. But when you do it, you need to make sure it's very flat, both sides. So after that, we clean the outside wall of the ring using the tissue over there. Then this is our prepared soil sample in the ring. So now we need to measure the weight of the ring with the soil sample, and over the, using the weight over there, and write down the value in next B. Then we put the ring into our seal box, this seal box. Before that, we may add some instilled water into the seal, and then we need to use the filter paper here. There are 2 filter paper, one big one, small one. So at the bottom we use the bigger one. We slowly put down the filter paper from one side. Yes, slowly. Avoid any air go inside. So this is good. After that, we put our soil sample on the stone. Then we install this frame to hold the ring. Yeah, it's holding. So after that, we add more water at the top of the soil sample and put the smaller filter paper above the soil. The same from one side, slowly, avoid any air. Then after that, we already done. Put another cover stone at the top and install these 2 screws. Yeah, install these 2 screws. Add more instill the water. Make sure the water surface is higher than the soil surface. Yeah, maybe we can pull. Yeah, done. So before we move this seal box onto the oedometer machine, we need to measure the water content of the soil sample. we use the extra soil. We just take the 3 sample for water container. This is the loading bar. We need to add a load on top of our cell box using this frame. So normally we raise this big screw first to let the top of the screw touch the loading bar. Then we add the first place 20 Newton that way here. Then we Then after that, we put this frame above the upper power stone like this, and now this screw is touch the bar. Then we can lower down this screw. Make sure the top of the tip of the screw touch the upper side of the power stone. Now it's good. Then after that, we install the LVDT. Before we install the LVDT, we need to check whether the LVDT working well. We can move this little bar, and see whether there is a reading in the computer. So we lower down the LVDT to leave enough range for the settlement to like this. Then we fasten this screw. Now this part we already finished.